Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be reviewing and swatching the new Tarte Tartelette and Bloom palette, which recently came out, I believe a few weeks ago. The palette is just super beautiful. It's super amazing. The colors are super pigmented. I've been in love with this palette ever since I got it. The palette that I used to create my eye look today. This palette, I believe you can get it at Ulta stores and Ulta.com for $45. That's where I got mine. So yeah guys, before I keep blabbing, let's get into this video. Okay, so the palette does come with a little mini guide with 2 eyeshadow looks that you can create, or if you're a beginner, to help you, start to help start off if you don't know what look to go for. It does give you 2 suggestions and 2 little pictorials, which are really pretty. Now for the palette itself is just gorgeous. It's such beautiful, packaging. The cover are they're like roses blooming, as how the title says. It is similar to it's kind of the same packaging as the first one. In fact, I do have the first one here in front of me. So as you guys can tell, it's kind of like the same packaging. It's really sturdy. It has like a reflective back. It has a huge mirror, but the first one is actually more like on the purpley side. Just a little comparison, just so you guys can see. It does have a huge mirror here, which I don't want to blind you guys. And the colors are more plummy. They're more like cool tone, more purpley tones, more brown tones. It's a really beautiful palette as well, but what I like about this one is only mattes, by the way. What I like about this one is that it has 9 mattes and 3 lusters. So as well, you have your big mirror here. It does say Tartelette and Bloom, and the colors are just gorgeous. Let me show you guys here. Now for the colors in this palette, you do get more of the rosy blush tones. You get warmer tones. You have more brown tones, more pink tones. You do have some darker colors here, but the majority of the colors are more on the pinky side. And even though the colors do look the same, they might look the same, but they are different. These colors are just beautiful. They're not chalky at all. You could dip your brush into them and they don't really have that much fallout. I don't think I've experienced any fallout, to be honest. Now I did swatch these shades and these eyeshadows in stores, and oh my god, I fell in love. They were so pigmented with the first swatch, and I knew I had to get it just because I love Tarte. I love the first Tartelette palette, so I knew I had to pick this one up. And an interesting thing is that when I was on my way home in the car, I opened it because I was that excited, and my boyfriend was like, it kind of smells like chocolate, and I was like, oh yeah, it kind of does. It really does have like a smell of chocolate. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it's just me, but the shadows smell like chocolate to me. It kind of reminds me of the Too Faced chocolate bar palette, the smell. So that was pretty cool. So now let's get into the swatches. Okay, so the first shade I have here is called Charmer, and it's just a beautiful pearly white, perfect to set our eyeshadow primer. The next one I have here is called Jet Setter, and it's a beautiful taupey brown. The next one is called Rocker, and this color right here is super beautiful. Let me swatch it again so you guys could see. It's like a brown with a purpley tinge. It is shimmery, so it would be really pretty all over the lid. The next one we have here is called Smoke Show, and it's a beautiful dark chocolate brown, but at the same time it looks like a really deep dark black, which is really beautiful. So on the second row we have Flower Child, which is a beautiful, more of a peachy white. It's more of a peachy tone. I don't really know how to describe this color, but it's really pretty. The next one we have Smarty Pants, which is another, it's like a beige brown. This color is really pretty. It kind of looks like a nude brownish type of tone. It's really pretty. The next one we have is called Firecracker, which this color, guys, I've been using almost every day because it's just a beautiful shimmery brown, perfect for all over the lid. Then we have Activist, which is another beautiful chocolate brown. This one kind of looks similar to Smoke Show, but they are there is a slight difference. I don't know if you guys could tell, but in person, this one looks more brown, as in this one looks a little bit more black. Okay, and finally moving on to the third row, we do have our more blushy mauve eyeshadows. So the first one is called Funny Girl, and it's a beautiful like pinky champagne color, and this is also one of my favorites. It's just really beautiful, as you guys can see. It's like a highlight. The next one we have is Sweetheart, which is like a baby pink, more of a softer pink. This color is really beautiful as well over the lid. It's a really nice pinky matte color. The next one we have is called Rebel, which is a more mauve pink, like with a slight bit of purple. Really pretty. And the last one we have is called Leader, which is a more like plummy dark purple with like a tinge of brown. So this color is really, really beautiful. So as you guys can tell, we do have our more darker colors right here, and then like we have perfect brown taupey colors for like the crease or as a really good transition shade, and then we have a good amount of like all over the lid shadows right here. You have some shimmer, and then you have some mattes, which is perfect. So yeah guys, these are the new eyeshadows in the new Tarte Tartelette Bloom palette. As you guys can tell, they're super beautiful, they're super pigmented, and I highly recommend this palette to you guys. Okay guys, so my overall thoughts on this palette before we end this video is that this palette is just super amazing. I highly recommend it to you guys because their shadows are so easy to blend, they're so pigmented, they're so blendable, they're so creamy. Hopefully this video helped you guys make a decision whether or not you guys need it. Definitely check it out, you know, swatch it if you guys are in Ulta and you guys come across it, because I assure you guys will fall in love with it just like how I am in love with it at the moment. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!